So the shepherds found fresh flock.
Adam Warlock has been confirmed for both the Guardians of the Galaxy game and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 for the MCU, played by Will Poulter, or as some of you may know him as Eyebrows. The clip played at the beginning of this video is a clip from the most recent trailer of the Guardians of the Galaxy game to prepare for the game's launch in about a week, so I want to go ahead and talk about Adam Warlock a little bit to give some insight on what may come in Guardians or some things we might see from him in the MCU. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. In the comics, Adam Warlock initially went by him, quote-unquote, when he was created by a group of researchers known as the Enclave for the purpose of being the perfect human being. When he was created, he quickly realized his creators wanted to use him for evil means, and he escaped from where they were at. Afterward, he had an encounter with Thor, where Thor basically whooped his ass, and Adam went into a healing cocoon of sorts, and emerged from the cocoon later reborn, quote-unquote. When he was reborn, a character by the name of the High Evolutionary named him Warlock, and acted as a guide for him and gave him the Soul Stone as well. From this point, Adam traveled to a world called Counter-Earth to get rid of an enemy called the Man-Beast, who was a creation from the High Evolutionary as well that had corrupted Counter-Earth. While on Counter-Earth, he traveled with a group of kids who gave him the first name Adam. Now, that is just a very brief backstory on Adam, but in the comics, he has played a big role in many storylines, the biggest one potentially being the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, which obviously is what the Infinity War and Endgame movies are loosely is very correct, based off of. In the Infinity Gauntlet story, after Thanos snapped away half of the universe, Adam helped assemble the remaining heroes to fight against Thanos and stop him from destroying the rest of the universe. Through a series of events where, Thanos became so powerful, he became kind of like an omnipotent being, and kind of his spirit almost left his physical body. And when his spirit left his body, his physical body was unattended with the gauntlet, with all 6 stones still in it. So Nebula took the Infinity Gauntlet when this happened. Adam Warlock then worked together with Thanos to get the gauntlet back from Nebula, where Adam then wielded the gauntlet with all 6 stones, and then he divided all of the stones among himself, Gamora, Pip, Drax, Moondragon, and Thanos, forming the Infinity Watch. Now, Adam Warlock's powers include your generic superhuman strength, speed, endurance, and so on, the standard, but he also has the power of flight, energy absorption, and cosmic awareness. He was also considered to be the strongest host for the Soul Stone ever, to the point where if someone else was wielding the Soul Stone against him, he would be somewhat resistant to the power of the Soul Stone. Obviously, though, for the movies, the Infinity War storyline has already come and gone, so the Soul Stone doesn't have a current physical form, so it'll be interesting to kind of see if the Soul Stone will play a role in Adam Warlock's future or not, if maybe the Infinity Stones in the MCU maybe they just reform and they have physical forms again, or what. Also in the MCU, the last time we were even teased of Adam Warlock's appearance was the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 post-credit scene where Aisha, the High Priestess of the Sovereign, she had a cocoon, and she said that they would call him Adam, obviously insinuating that they created what they would see in their eyes as the perfect being, and that's going to be Adam Warlock. So obviously, from what we can see in the MCU so far, the backstory for Adam is very different from the comics, so it'll be interesting to see if he even has the same type of powers at all as he does in the comics. Now, when we're talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy game, what's exciting about this is we don't really know a lot about the game story so far, as far as what's going to take place in the actual game. We know about some backstory that they've kind of talked about here and there, but we don't know what is going to happen in the game itself. The developers did come out and say that Adam would play a key role in the plot of the story, so it's going to be interesting to see if Adam Warlock has a similar type of backstory compared to what he has in the comics, or if he has the same type of powers or not. But either way, it's never been a better time to be a fan of games and Marvel. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and comment what you think Adam Warlock in the MCU or in the Guardians of the Galaxy game will be like. Thanks for watching.